Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anywhere.
Welcome to Melee Prime Time. This is where live predictions and chat become part of the show. We'll be jumping into trending topics across AI, crypto, tech, business, gaming, and internet culture. For each segment, we'll open a live prediction on Melee, give everyone time to lock in, talk through the topic, and then resolve it together before moving on to the next one. So don't just sit back and watch, make your pick, drop your takes in chat, and let's see who actually calls it right. All right, Simon is here with me today, so let's get into it. Simon, what are we cooking first?
Marcelo, how was your weekend, man? First of all, welcome everybody to the show. This is where you watch the news, trending topics, everything like Marcelo said. You don't even need to watch the news anymore. You come here, you interact with us, you predict, you put skin in the game. It's the whole complete package, guys. But Marcelo, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend was great, man. Weekend flew by so fast. I'm ready for the show, though. Prime time is here, baby. Guys, like and share the stream if you're on X. We're going to be giving away a Pokemon pack at the end of the show, like we've been doing every show. Somebody got a very, very lucky card one of these days. Let's see if we're going to unlock another rare on live on the show, or another, maybe an epic. I'm still waiting for that epic, Simon. But guys, like and share the stream if you want to be eligible. Type in !play, just like Sophia did right here in the chat, and make sure to be active. You need to type in at least more than 10 times in the chat to be active. But I'm good, Simon. How was your weekend?
It was awesome, man. It was really good. Bit of work, a bit of play, my favorite combo, a bit of time with the family. We watched the Michael Jackson movie. It was actually really fun, man.
Nice. Check it out.
Yeah, did you know that his nephew is the actual actor, like the one representing Michael Jackson in the movie?
No way.
Yeah, man.
I did not know that.
He had no acting experience, no dancing experience. And dude, he did such a good job, like talking about improv and like getting your shite done and together at a fast pace, man. It was really good.
It's in his blood, man. It's in his blood. I love to hear that. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. I really recommend it. So, but guys, chat, you ready to get this going or what?
I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Chat, let us know if you're ready for the first topic.
Let's go into the first topic. So, first of all, if you're new to the show, the first thing you got to do is go to melee.com. And the way you do that is you type M3LEE.com and you're going to see us right there. This site is really special. The first thing that you see is us on Twitch, which, by the way, welcome to our 246 concurrent viewers right now. Welcome. And so you see us right there. And the site is interesting in the sense that the first thing that you will see is a question. And that question is the prediction. And for this show, what's cool about it is that you're predicting the sentiment of the chat. And honestly, I love it because as we discover new things, the chat sentiment starts changing. And your job is to talk to the chat, predict, watch the news with us, and do the best prediction you possibly can. So here's the first one. Spielberg, which is a very famous director, says aliens may already be here. 60% of the chat pick aliens have been here the whole time. So your job is to predict. We already have money in the pool. So Marcelo, take us down the rabbit hole. You have 10 minutes, guys, to place your prediction. Let's get a bit more of what's happening here so I can make a prediction. But based on the show, based on everything, I think the chat is going to say yes. But let's go and see what's cooking here.
Let's check it out. Let me share my screen here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is really interesting. As for those that don't know, right, Spielberg is one of the biggest movie directors in the world. You know, he's worked on like, some of the biggest movies. I think it was E.T., Disclosure, Independence Day, all these big movies. Let me actually check it out. I'm actually very curious. Before we actually get into the topic, I have another page here. Let's check it. IMDb. But this is Steven Spielberg. What is Steven Spielberg's best movie? So yeah, he worked on E.T., man, the infamous, one of the biggest alien movies ever. You know, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, or some other big movies. But Raiders of the Lost Ark, you guys have definitely watched some of the movies here. I'm checking if there's any other
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Disclosure Day. That is a big alien movie as well. So, you know, this guy's built a big reputation on, you know, Transformers 1, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, actually. You guys are very familiar with his movies, but he's worked on some of the biggest movies in Hollywood when it comes to aliens. And it turns out that he's always believed aliens were here. Spielberg believes aliens have visited Earth in a new thriller, Disclosure Day. Okay, that's a new movie that's coming out. In his June 7 interview, the 79-year-old director drew from decades of UFO research and recent congressional UAP hearings to back his belief, starring Emily Blunt as a meteorologist uncovering alien secrets amid a whistleblower's planned data dump of 80 years of evidence. Unlike his earlier whimsical movies like Close Encounters and E.T., Disclosure Day tackles real-world distrust of institutions and probes theological questions such as whether God reigns only on Earth or across all civilizations. The comments split sharply to UFO fans embracing Spielberg's view, while some faith advocates warned it could unsettle Christian beliefs, though others saw room for cosmic life under one creator. So this guy's really taking a different angle when it comes to this movie. He's really looking at the bigger picture here and really involving, you know, the idea of even God creating aliens and all this stuff. So really interesting stuff. Before we get our take, Simon, let's check out this little clip from this interview and see what he has to say here.
Let's do it, man.
This truth.
Steven Spielberg says his new movie Disclosure Day about aliens will have Christians and people of faith second-guessing their own religion. Spielberg says the movie will take the position of the church. Oh my goodness.
What?
Is God? Yeah, this is crazy. Is God our God only on this planet, or God a God of every system where there's civilization? That would mess up a lot of people. Okay, let's see what he has to say here. This is really interesting.
This truth were just known overnight. If the government announced, yes, we have been keeping this from you since 1947, that would mess up a lot of people. And the movie also takes the position of the church. What does this do to the fundamental beliefs that many of us have? And, you know, is God our God only on this planet? Or is God a God for every system where there's civilization, intelligent life, and even developing life? This
is so funny. I'm looking at some of the comments here. The chat is freaking out. The church, WTH, what's going on over here, guys? Simon, what do you think about all this? This is a very interesting angle here, but definitely I think will upset a lot of people. But what are your thoughts on this?
Just saying, man. I think it's going to upset a lot of people. I grew up in Colombia, as you guys know, until I was 18 years old, and you know the belief there is pretty strong in the church, right? Like, it's a very Catholic country. So I love that all of these things are coming alive and to light, because my perception is we got to question these things, right? In order for us to grow, in order for us to, as civilization, to expand. And I wonder how it would totally affect those beliefs and question those beliefs. But I think that there is definitely a bigger power than all of us, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. So that is for sure. I think that the other part that is interesting about this is, I mean, the universe is huge, man. There's like billions of galaxies with billions and billions of planets. There has to be more life. I believe that 100%. But I don't know if I share with you, Marcelo, but my theory is I see life as a video game, and it's like an open world game, and there is the creator of the video game, and inside of that, you know, the creator created all this everything that is inside. So I'm with that theory. I don't think there's a bunch of video game creators, at least for this game, but that's my take, man. So there's definitely aliens, 100%. I'm with him. There's just gonna probably rock a lot of people, and I would love to see what the chat says, because the chat also comes from a lot of places like, you know, South America, Latin America, Southeast Asia, and a lot of these countries are very religious. So I'm wondering, chat, what are you thinking? But from my perspective, 100%, there is aliens, man. What is yours? Chat, let us know.
Yeah, the chat's freaking out here. Best friend Mo says Spielberg might be delusional because he's old. Yeah, man, this guy, which by the way, I gotta give him, man, 79 years old directing movies. That is impressive.
He looks good, man. He looks sharp.
He looks very sharp. Big ups to Spielberg here. Yeah, man, look, I definitely believe in aliens and stuff, but I'm gonna have to take the other approach here. I think Spielberg is using this as a marketing stunt. He's trying to get attention. He's talking about aliens. He's now saying God has created aliens. Not to say like I believe in a lot of this stuff. I just don't know if his intention is really to just come out of the woodwork out of nowhere when he's suddenly promoting a movie here. So I don't know, chat. Disclosure Day's coming. This is a big movie. I'm excited to watch it. Big shout out to Spielberg, a great director. But I don't know, man. Why come out of nowhere now? Government's releasing documents and disclosures about UAFs. Now Spielberg is saying, yeah, no, by the way, this whole time I believed aliens were here. I just didn't say anything. I'm just coming out now. By the way, check out my new movie. It's coming in theaters, Blockbuster near you. So it's just like, I don't know. It just feels like the timing's a little funny to me. Let's see how much he's going to be pushing this narrative when the movie's out and already they've done their $1 billion in sales and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Best friend Mo says God created aliens. Does alien worship God too? That's a good question, right? And that's the thing. That raises the question of like, if this is an angle that is true, where does religion come in, right? Yeah, this is a whole. I think we're gonna have to have a whole show on this, Simon. This is such a big, heavy topic, but I'm loving it, guys. You have a minute and a half to run it to Melee. Go to M3LEE.com right now to run your predictions. We want to know. Will 60% of the chat pick aliens have been here the whole time? You drop a yes if you think so. Yes, and drop a no if you think a no. I'm gonna go with no just because I do believe in the alien thing, but going back to this story that Spielberg is saying, I don't know if he's being honest. I really just think he's just pushing this narrative to drop more views to his movie. But speaking of views, shout out to all 450 of you guys. We have 450 plus viewers right now, which we're also, guys, giving away a Pokemon pack at the end of the show. So stay tuned till the very end. If you're tuning in for the first time, you don't even need to watch the news. We go over everything here. We get the takes from the chat in real time, and we give out Pokemon cards. Like and share the stream if you want to be eligible for that giveaway. Type in !play, just like Chen did right here, and make sure to be active in the chat. You need to type in at least 10 different chats in the chat to be eligible, because we don't want no bots getting these Pokemon cards. But yeah, Simon, I'm gonna have to push back. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is real, man. I just don't. I don't know. I think it's a marketing stunt.
Listen, I see your point. I think that you have something there of substance. Like, yes, it's convenient. The movie's just coming. He's going and putting this thing. I just think that, I mean, with everything that we've reviewed in the show, regardless of what he's doing right now for his movie, the chat and we all understand now that yes, there are aliens. Yes, we cannot be the only civilization and a lot thing that is alive in the universe, you know, like or that has some sort of consciousness. There has to be more things. There's billions of planets, like we just discussed. So I'm gonna disagree heavily on this one. Marcelo, chat, are you gonna go with me or are you gonna go with Marcelo? Yes or no?
I'm seeing a bunch of people in the chat. Yo, shout out to Hori. He is spitting these things just to boost people's interest to watch his new movie. We got Hori saying this is a marketing strategy for the new movie for real. Sophia here somewhere. I agree with Marcello. Newly says marketing points, guys. Sorry, Sir Simon. Sorry, Simon. Chat's with me today, bro. Chat's with me today. So drop one, guys, in the chat if you think aliens have been here. If you think, just like Simon, they've been here the whole time. I low-key think that too, but you know, to argue against Steven's point here, I think he's just pushing it for marketing. I don't think he actually believes aliens were here. So show me real proofs, Steven Spielberg. You're just trying to drive more views to your blockbuster movie out here, but you're going to do well anyway. He didn't have to do this, but he's smart, man. He's 79. He's going to retire soon, eventually. I don't know how many years, but he's going to retire eventually. And he's like, look, Let's make the biggest movie we can make. We've made E.T. We made a bunch of all these big movies. Let's drop the biggest alien movie ever. By the way, guys, there's aliens. Aliens are real. Let me come out now and tell everybody that aliens are real. That's a funny coincidence, man. I don't know.
Chad, you gotta think, Chad. Come on. I mean, I guess the weekend, since our Friday visit, the weekend disconnect us. It's Monday. We'll reconnect again. But 77% of you say, "Show me real proof," versus 23% says aliens have been here the whole time. Chad, are you being bipolar or something? Last week we discussed and we said, hey, aliens are here. We watched the news together. We went down the rabbit hole. We saw that this was real, guys. And so now today you're saying, show me real proof. I don't think you're thinking, Chad. I think Marcelo and you over the weekend, something happened. I don't know, but guys, come on. We got to be on the same page here, Marcelo.
Yeah, Simon, the chat has spoken, man. It's too late. The chat has spoken. 23% of you said aliens have been here. A majority of 77%, 3/4 plus of the audience here say, show me real proof. Sorry, Simon. It seems like the prediction market resolved to no. So we've got our result, guys. Shout out to everybody here. Stay tuned till the very end. We got a Pokemon pack opening happening very, very soon, guys. Very soon. But what do we have next, Simon? What do we got next?
Do it. If you're one of the 500 plus concurrent viewers, welcome to the show. Here is you're in a complete new format of podcasting or live shows. Here, the chat is the show. And what we do is we do predictions on what the chat sentiment is while we review the news so that we can all come up with the best possible conclusion. The first thing you got to do is you got to go to M3LEE.com. And that is M3LEE.com. So I'm going to share my screen. You're going to see us right there. And what happens here is you will see our beautiful platform. You see it was close. We had the prediction on the previous one. And the first thing you're going to see right on the predictions is the next question, the next prediction. And I'm going to read it to you. We're going to go down the rabbit hole. Your job is to predict here. And then this prediction resolves with us, all of us voting. So are you ready? Let's go.
Are you ready, chat? Let us know what you guys think.
China's
this topic,
brain implant.
This is a big tough. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Go ahead.
It's huge. It's huge. China's commercial brain implant is going viral. Will 60% of the chat pick, I would try it? So here, if you're now one of the 600 concurrent viewers, welcome, guys. Your job is to go down the rabbit hole with us. There's 10 minutes, okay? There's 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, we're going to go with as much information as we can. We're going to discuss it. Marcelo's going to give his point. I'm going to give mine. And then the chat is going to start. Your job is to chat in the chat. And you have to place the prediction. What is this about? And what do you think the chat is going to say? So, Marcelo, let's go down the rabbit hole, man.
Let's go down the rabbit hole. Will 60% of the chat decide? Let's see. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. It's something I'm seeing a lot being talked about. Originally, it was, this is really funny. It's what I was just about to say. But originally, it's Elon Musk has been pushing this technology, right? Neuralink. I'll be honest, guys, this feels like a very big Black Mirror episode, but it's the future, man. We're all going to have computers in our brains in the next few years. Elon Musk has been saying by 2030, we're all going to have microchips in our brains. So let's check this out. But China's doing its thing, man. China's always ahead of the curve, man. Shanghai-based Neuracle's NEO device cleared by China's regulators in March 2026 helps adults with spinal cord injuries control robotic gloves through brain signals decoded by artificial intelligence. After 36 clinical trials since 2023, patients like 39-year-old Dong regained hand function after months of training, and the implant quickly joined China's health insurance for wider hospital use.
Wow.
While it beats Neuralink to market with a less invasive design, discussions highlight hopes for aiding paralysis alongside worries about privacy and long-term safety. Yeah, this is a very big one, guys. I don't even know what to say. Let's watch this video. Is there a video? There's no video. Okay. Simon, what do you think about all this? I want to go through the chat. I want to go through the comments. This is a very big topic here. I think we're just so early on this whole thing, but it is the future. I mean, I can't deny that we're all gonna have microchips in the future. This is looking like, we're all gonna be cyborgs here, half human, half robot. And, as AI continues to develop, it's pretty much unavoidable at this time. And especially, the average Joe that I think, if you were to sell me this idea and be like, look, you're going to have a microchip in your brain to watch Netflix and play video games, I'd be like, okay, I think I'm fine without this thing in my brain. But when you're telling me that, it helps adults with spinal cord injuries literally to do, maybe start to walk or start to be able to be active, because at the end of the day, all these things are just electrical signals in our brains, right? And when you're paralyzed, it just means that the neurotransmitters aren't emitting the signals to the parts of the body that are supposed to be responding. There's something that, think of it as a bridge. The bridge is broken and it's not sending that signal. This technology enables you to reinvigorate that connection so that suddenly, if I'm paralyzed and I'm in a wheelchair, I can't walk, it sends that electrical signal to my legs, and now suddenly I'm walking. Suddenly I'm talking. Suddenly I'm not paralyzed anymore. So it's really interesting. I think this is going to change a lot of people's lives. And then I think through that, I don't know, man, I think a lot of normies, a lot of regular people are going to probably be sold on the idea. But Simon, this is looking like a Black Mirror episode. What do you think about all this? Is this the future? Is this a hoax? What do you think about all this?
So two ways I see the future going, especially with this news, especially with what we watched last week, guys. Last week, I believe, were the Enhanced Olympics, where all these athletes, we watch it here on the show, guys, where all these athletes started to put like hormones and all of these, medical induced ways to be faster and stronger. So, and with AI. So I think there are two ways to go. The future is going to be either the people that say yes to this and they're going to be AI enhanced cyborg, the whole thing. And then there's going to be the humanoids or the human humans that they're like, screw this. I'm not going to go either close, like as close as possible to this. I'm going to go the complete opposite and I'm going to stay as human as possible. So those are the two ways, guys. And your job is to make the choice that matches your values the most, because either you go cyborg, the whole thing, or you go human, the whole thing. There's not going to be anything in between, because whatever happens in between is going to be a complete disadvantage. Like imagine if you're like, oh, I'm halfway. The people that are enhanced with AI and all of these things on the brain are going to completely take over. So two ways, two camps. And my take is I'm going to go human and stay as human as I can. And I think the chat is going to be with me, because the chat is kind of thinking today. But those are the two ways, guys. And seeing this, it validates my point. There's going to be nothing in between, either the whole way or you stay human with no implants, as pure as possible. Chat, but let us know what you think. Marcelo, I think we have to go down the rabbit hole. But my take is that you're saying you will do this. Is that right?
I think so, man. I think, especially if I'm paralyzed, I can't walk, I have some kind of an injury. I've had a lot of problems in my back over the last couple of years. I've had a herniated disc. If I was paralyzed and I couldn't do anything, this would definitely be interesting. But for the theme of the show, yes, I would absolutely do this. I think this is super interesting. I think this is the future, man. The same way, we all have smartphones now. We all have, it's part of innovation, man. And I think over time, I think a lot of people are going to be skeptical. Would I get it right away? I'd probably wait. It's like the new iPhone, right? I don't need to get it the day of. Let me see if it's defective a little bit. Let's do some more clinical trials. Give it some time. But yeah, man, I think I might have to wait in line and get my implants very soon. That way, I'll be in prime time. I'll be giving you guys the news without even having to look through it here, guys.
Check what Heist Kid GG is saying. If the brain implant can give me superpowers, I'll try it. And
yeah.
And I think honestly, Heist, that is the challenge and the opportunity, because people are going to go all the way. So imagine you put that chip, it gives you superpowers, but then Marcelo puts the other chip, it gives you even more superpowers. So you're going to have to upgrade your chip, and it's going to become this endless cycle of cyborgs, nothing in between. And then there's going to be the humans that are going to be like, screw it, I'm going to stay human as possible. I'm not going to put any implants or anything. I'm going to just deal with humans. I'm just going to give work to humans, because it's going to be almost impossible to compete with these cyborgs as a human. So I think that the humans are going to help each other. I'm going to stay as human as possible, guys.
Simon, I want to be like this guy right here, bro. This guy's been trending all over the timeline on X, sorry, on Instagram, and I don't know about TikTok. I see him on my Instagram, but well, this guy looks like AI, bro. He just got a Neuralink. He's going around doing a bunch of stuff. Apparently, he's changing the color of his eyes. So yes, guys, this does give you superpowers. I was actually looking for another video for Web3 Gamer Gonna Make It. I'm gonna try to find it for you guys. He says, I might do it as long as I could play AAA games in there. There is a guy that's been playing games. The first guy that got a Neuralink.
I saw that.
He was playing Mario Kart. Let's look at this, though. This guy is a little creepy, but I don't know, man. He's doing a bunch of stuff. Let's check it out.
That's so scary. It's real, bro. It's real.
Looks like AI Spider-Man.
How do you do that?
Apparently he's reading people's minds and stuff. I don't know, man. This he's a robot, bro.
Yo, come check out dude's eye, man. It's just crazy. Oh my God! Did you see that?
Everybody with his brain.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
No.
He just texted everybody around him. Yeah,
Oh my God! Did you?
Oh!
Crazy.
Yeah, this guy's absolutely we're cooked, guys. People are saying market a beast. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff around this conversation. I was trying to look man plays video game with Neuralink, but yeah, the market a beast. He's got, I don't know if he's sponsored by Neuralink, but I saw him at a conference at a Neuralink booth or whatever. There's a lot of stuff happening. Oh yeah, this is the guy.
What I'm about to tell you is extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see,
Oh my
I don't
God.
really know what a Neuralink is. It's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded.
Okay, wait, before this video ends, guys, you got 30 seconds. Run to MTheLEE.com, M3LEE.com. Let us know what you guys think. You're gonna have a few minutes to run your poll. We're going down this rabbit hole, man. We're going down this rabbit hole. Paulette says it'll be funny if the first day you have an implant, you get hacked and it causes blue screens. Yeah, that's scary.
in your skull. At first, it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually, it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now, and now we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025.
Wow.
Have fun.
Wow. He said have fun.
Wow, guys, sign me up, Simon. Sign me up. Give me my microchips. I want to text you guys with my brain. No, this is insane, guys.
Marcelo's gonna host with his mouth closed, and he's gonna be just kind of like,
yeah, you're just gonna hear my voice.
yeah, old cyborg. No, guys, but listen, this might be a stunt. I don't know, but what he's saying is exactly what I'm thinking. It's just gonna be two camps. It's gonna be his camp, and then you're gonna have to upgrade and be full-on cyborg, or there's gonna be the humans that are like me that are gonna be like, screw all this BS. I just want to interact with humans. I want to stay conscious. I want to just, give work to humans and have like stay as pure as humanly possible. So, guys, your job is vote right now. Would you try this? Keep chips out of my brain. 1, you will try it in the chat. 2, keep it out of my brain. I'm saying keep it out of my brain, guys. But if you're with Marcelo, you will place 1. and then I don't know, chat. Then maybe you guys will have this show without me. I don't know, Marcelo.
Yeah, this is insane. Let's play. Okay, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you think you try it. Just like me, let's go. Sign me up, guys, and drop a 2 if you keep chips out of your brain. We got a big majority of people saying, no, get those things out of my face. I don't want it in my brain. But guys, if you want a game like this guy, let's look at this video.
I basically have an aimbot in my head.
So, that's crazy.
Yeah, they'll probably have like different leagues for people like me because it's just not fair.
Wow, is it that accurate?
It's that accurate, and it's faster. One thing that I found with the Neuralink is something that kind of blew my mind too, is that when I'm attempting to do stuff sometimes, or I'm thinking it to like move in a certain place, sometimes it's so good that it's moving before I even like think it to move. It's almost like if you think about moving your hand, the signal is basically already being sent before you move your hand. Like your mind is saying, okay, he's about to move his hand basically. So the signal needs to be sent all the way down and back up in order for you to move your hand. So the speed that all of that happens, and it's almost a little preemptive. I saw that with the Neuralink, where it was moving the cursor before I was actually moving my hand. So,
Wow.
Yeah, insane. That's what Mo says. Any aimbot in my head, instant millionaire in the pro scene. Yeah, like he said, there's probably gonna have to be like different leagues at this point for esports because there's no way a human will be able to compete. Like he said, like by the time the electrical signal hits your finger from your brain, you're cooked. The guy already shot you in the head in the game. So this is crazy, Simon. So what do you think about all this, Simon? Are you still not convinced, or what do you think?
I'm not convinced, chat. I think chat is thinking today. I'm seeing that 68% of you are like, hey, let's stay human, let's stay conscious. And 32% of you are saying, I will try it. Which, by the way, no judgment. I think it's gonna be hell of a ride. For this trip on Earth, I want to stay as human as possible. That's just me, guys, chat. But like, it is trippy because then they have access to your thoughts, they have access to your data, they have complete control of you. That's the freaked up thing, you know. Look at that. I think people are gonna be like flexing their scars and putting tattoos on their scars to differentiate themselves.
All right, it's gonna be a trend.
It's gonna be a trend, man. It's gonna be crazy.
And then you're gonna have people that are gonna be like, all right, I got 1 scar, I got 2 scars, I got 2 microchips in my brain. And then people are gonna just try to up it, and it's like, yes, I got 3. Yeah, this is something else, man. Yeah, look at that scar. Look at that scar. Yeah, I literally removed a piece of his skull and put in a little microchip. But I'm so convinced, guys. Sign me up. Give me the mark of the beast. Nah, this is insane, man. I can't even imagine the possibilities that are gonna come out of this. But I won't lie, this guy's a little creepy, man. I look at his eyes, man. I don't know. There's just something missing, man. I don't know. I'm almost convinced this whole video is AI, but
right?
It looks real, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm with Sayo here. Like, it just creeps me out, man. Like, I want to stay as human as possible. Now, one thing before we're like, guys, you have 18 seconds. Vote right now so we can close the prediction. But obviously, if I have some sort of disability, like in China right now, like if I can't walk and then this might help, like, yeah, sure, sign me up. But I'm gonna try to stay as human as possible.
Yeah, totally got you. The prediction is closed, guys. We got 33% of you guys saying I try it. 32%. Somebody threw in a vote at the last second. And then we got 68% of people saying keep chips out of my brain. I don't need no chips in my brain. I want to be human. I don't want to be a robot. I don't want to be like this guy. I don't want to send text messages from my phone and change my eye colors and play AAA games in my brain. Yeah, no, I totally get it, guys. The poll is over. Market result to no. 60% of people did not say they would try it. Wow. Amazing, guys. Stay tuned to the very end, guys. Like and share the stream. Type in exclamation mark play if you want to be eligible for the giveaway. Like and share the stream as well. And then you got to be active in the chat as well. So if you're not active, you're not going to be eligible. So type in at least 10 times, 10 different chats in the chat if you want to be eligible for the giveaway. We're going to do some rapid fire prediction markets now. We're going to throw you guys with some longer form ones to start off the first half of the show. Second half, we're going to do some rapid fire ones. And then at the very end, like I said, we're get a Pokemon pack. Maybe we'll get our epic today, guys. Finally, hopefully, we'll get our epic. Snore is ready, saying Pokemon card. Simon, what do we got next?
Let's do it, guys. Yeah, like last week or the week before, we had an incredible amount of. We were so effective at opening these packs. We had a what was it? A rare, which was 4% chances of getting it. The chat was vibing. It was really, really good, guys. So stay all the way until the end. These cards, by the way, go back to you. So it's super fun. It's a cool thing that we do here live with all of us, and it happens all the way until the end. So no wins. That's the magic of this. Now go to MTLEE.com. That's M3LEE.com. We have over 700 concurrent viewers, and this is where you don't even need to watch the news. You just come here watching with us, and the chat is the show. So here's the next thing. I'm going to read the prediction. Your job is to predict what the chat sentiment is going to be. You have 10 minutes. We go down the rabbit hole. You get to get more information so you can make the best prediction. You ready? Here it goes. An 80-year-old woman reportedly improved after a psilocybin treatment. Psilocybin is magic mushrooms, basically. With 60% of the chat pick, I will want to learn more. Okay? So I think, Marcelo, before we go and get more, before I actually place this prediction, I think we need more information about what's cooking here, because I want to see what happened to this 80-year-old woman. If it was really incredible, I think the chat will pick, I want to learn more. Like, why not? But if it was something like little, I think the chat might pick no. So let's go down the rabbit hole. Marcelo, take us down and let's see what happens. Guys, I think you have only, for this one, rapid predictions, you only have, I believe it's 5 minutes. So make sure you place your prediction. Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. So there's going to be a rapid fire round. I really like this topic. I'll be very honest with you. It's a very, very interesting one. For those that don't know, I completed my bachelor's in psychology before Web3. So I was already kind of like hearing about research around this back in my university days. And it really sparked my interest, mainly because most people, and yes, Maria said in the chat, it's a very hard word to pronounce. This is so hard to read. Psilocybin. So essentially magic mushrooms. People usually use them for fun, recreational purposes. But what we're seeing in the research is that there's much bigger benefits that actually come from consuming these mystical magic mushrooms, right? So in a supervised Brazilian clinic, a Japanese-American patient with advanced Alzheimer's received 5 grams. Oh my God! Which, by the way, 5 grams in the psychedelic community is considered a heroic dose. That's a very big dose of Enigma psilocybin mushrooms. Within days, she regained full conversations, detailed memory recall, bladder control after 5 years, independent mobility, and emotional engagement, like smiling and humor.
Wow.
Researchers note the improvements faded after weeks, but suggest psilocybin temporarily unlocked residual brain functions via serotonin effects and plasticity. Published May 28 in Frontiers in Neuroscience, the case calls for further trials amid limited Alzheimer's options. So I'm going to start off by saying I'm a big advocate for all this stuff, but this sounds way too good to be true. Like, yes, I believe there are some good, positive benefits in the right controlled setting, but to tell me that like within just one dose she's already walking and independent mobility and emotional like that sounds way too good to be true. I would have expected maybe over the long run of like a 12-week trial maybe, but yeah, I don't know. This sounds way too good to be true for me personally. I'm not discrediting that there could be some positive effects, but you're telling me she's like completely fixed after one heroic dose of magic mushrooms. I don't know how I feel about that, Simon. What do you think?
I'm all for it, man. So I don't want to encourage anybody to do this, obviously, but one of my best experiences in life after kids and obviously getting married, particularly kids, I would say I did something like this and it completely changed my life, man. So I've done a lot of research on this. I've seen the effects of it. There is a big conspiracy theory that I truly believe that the pharma industries, it's totally hiding this information from us because it's so powerful and effective at curing so many mental health issues that it will completely destroy a big part of the industry. So, and I've seen it, man, like it definitely, the effects are there. So I will 100% go for it. I think I would want to learn more. Why not? This is natural. It's from Earth. There's no, any kind of like crazy alterations to it. It's just mushrooms. So I think the chat is thinking today, and they will say yes. But you only have 25 seconds, guys, to place your prediction. This is
Yeah, it
rapid
turns
fire.
out there was an issue with I'm speaking with the team here, and the chat is reacting. Yeah, apparently there was an issue with the MetaMask. That's okay, guys. This was a bullet round. We'll treat this as a fun session. We got another prediction market, bullet round prediction market after this one in a few seconds. But yeah, essentially this screenshot I have on screen, Frontiers in Neuroscience, basically documented this whole thing, and it's super interesting. You can see the before and after, right? Before, barely spoke, severely memory loss, no bladder control, needed full-time care, unable to walk, emotional withdrawal. And after taking 5 grams, a heroic dose of mushrooms, for weeks after, right? The effects did slowly wear off, which suggests you would probably have to take another dose. But it says spoken full sentences, improved memory, regained bladder control, more connected emotional engagement, and walking independently. I'll be honest, man, I wish I used this on my grandmother. She was like going through her dementia days, through her last stages. Part of me was like, man, we just gotta give her some mushrooms. But yeah, I'm still skeptical about all this, guys. If you're skeptical like me, we're doing the poll right now, guys. You hear about magic mushroom effects, and for people asking in the chat, yes, it's essentially a mushroom. It looks like any other mushroom. It's just, we call it a magic mushroom because when you eat it, it has psychoactive properties that affect your consciousness, right? So it's not like a portobello mushroom you throw into your pasta or to your food. Eating this has some very powerful effects. So far, people want to learn more, man. I'd want to learn more. 85% of people are saying that, and then 14% of people are saying sounds too good to be true. Guys, you got about a minute left to run your polls. Super interesting stuff. Let's actually look at some of the comments here. This is Nicholas Hulster breaking out. All right, we saw that. Let's look at the comments. No. How do we know this is true? Has there been any scientific studies about this treatment? So, Grok, is this true?
It was banned. Like you couldn't. It was magic mushrooms were considered a type 1.
Yeah, like a Schedule A drug or something like that.
Yeah, Schedule A hardcore drug, which is not like it's natural. It happens. So all these types of tests were banned, but now more open. Like this is being more open because again, back to the conspiracies. Like the industry was stopping these treatments because it's so powerful. But guys, you only have 20 seconds. Vote. I know you're thinking. So I'm seeing you want to learn more. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We want to know what you guys have to say, and we might have to bring this topic back on the show in the future whenever we see other developments. I know Donald Trump signed recently like a bill or something with Joe Rogan around I'm blanking out. I forget which other psychoactive drug, but it was ibogaine. I think it was ibogaine for like drug addiction or something. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of developments, guys. This has been a very long conversation. Going back to what Simon is saying, I would personally agree with what he's saying, and I think at the end of the day, if this is true, the thing when it comes to these pharmaceutical companies is that you can't patent a natural mushroom that grows in nature that actually helps people too, right? So that's the whole shtick behind this whole thing. They want pharmaceutical products that they can patent, and then they have the full control. And depending how far you want to go down the rabbit hole, you don't want products that work, because then you have healed patients, and then your customers are gone, right? You need patients to keep coming back. So that's a big rabbit hole on its own. But the polls are in. The prediction market resolves to yes, guys. A big fat yes. I'd like to learn more. 83% of people are saying they're using their brains, and 17% of people are saying sounds too good to be true, man. That's what I think. I think, I definitely think this works. I'm surprised it just took one time for it to work. I would have thought it would have taken, over the course of 3 to 6 months to see development, but science is speaking for itself. For me, it sounds too good to be true, but hey, if it takes one shot of 5 grams of psilocybin to bring my memory back, I'm for it, guys. Simon, what do we have next for the next bullet round prediction market?
Let's do it. I'm gonna share my screen, guys. Welcome to all the new viewers. We have almost 700 concurrent viewers again. And what you need to do is you need to go to M3LEE.com. That's M3LEE.com. I'm going to read the next prediction. Your job is to go down the rabbit hole with us. This is rapid fire for the end of the show. And you got to place the best prediction. So a UFC event on the White House lawn is going viral. Will 60% of the chat pick it's a great idea? So Marcelo, take us down the rabbit hole. Let's see what's cooking here. But chat, your job is to predict and vote. So yes. First, Marcelo, take us down.
Let's check it out. Actually, let me just see here. I think I've got the wrong. Well, that's my bad. Let me pull up the. I got excited here, guys. I jumped to the next topic already. All right, the UFC. Let me see.
By the way, the next topic is it's also insane. We have so many good topics, and then at the end, we have a Pokemon pack opening. We already pull a rare, 4% chances. We give it back to the chat. So stay all the way to the end.
Let's go. Yeah, big event. Oh my god, look, yo, this is crazy. Okay, we're gonna watch the video in a sec. You guys got a few minutes for the prediction market. Go to M3LEE.com, M3LEE.com. Lawsuit challenges UFC event on a White House lawn. The event on June 14th, which is in 6 days, features title fights like Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje and Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, celebrating America's 250th anniversary, Flag Day, and President Trump's 80th birthday. Vietnam veteran Paul Romano and activist Susan Douglas sued the National Park Service, alleging violations of rules against commercial sports on federal parkland, missing environmental reviews, and a lack of congressional approval for the massive claw structure. The White House called the suit baseless, while supporters view it as a patriotic and critics see private profit on sacred grounds. 1 week ago, bro, this is insane. I don't know how Dana White did this, but literally the White House, a government-owned, verified Twitter page is like literally advertising a UFC event. This is insane, man. You know we're in 2026 when this is happening. UFC X White House, buckle up. It's about to go down. Bro, if you had told me there was a prediction market for this a year ago, I would have laughed at you. But it's happening, guys. 1 week away.
We all know President Trump loves UFC crowds, and they love him.
New construction is underway for an unprecedented spectacle.
Yeah, the Octagon is coming to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I think it's going to be the biggest event we've ever had.
There's going to be 4,300 people there, and most of them will be military.
It's going to be a one-of-one type of show.
This is the hottest ticket in town.
This has all of the ingredients needed for the biggest fight in UFC history.
Wow.
I don't believe this. The biggest UFC fight in history, and probably one of the biggest events at the White House. I didn't even know this was legal. Like, what do you think, Simon? Did you think this was possible? Like, as a private business owner, here you're doing something on a federal private, I don't know how, like, the right terminology here, but like, they're doing it at the White House here, man. This is insane. Like, this is great for the UFC. Very great. Look at all this, dude. Lawsuits. What the hell, bro? This is insane, bro. It's 2 Virginia residents have filed a lawsuit seeking to stop the UFC fight. Bro, what? All right, we only have a few minutes, guys. These are bullet round prediction markets. Simon, what do you think about this?
Man, look, we discussed this last week on the show. It's meme capitalism. It's the White House account on X is absolutely full of memes. It's genius marketing from my perspective. It's bringing attention. It's showing the White House. It's showing, the number one symbol of the government, of the American government, right? Everybody's talking about it. There's a thing in PR that says there's not such a thing as bad PR. So even if there's lawsuits, even if there's complete chaos, you're still talking about the White House. You're still talking about the government of the United States. You're advertising an American company that is promoting American culture and Americanism. So it's genius marketing, man. Like, these guys are smashing it. I think they took a bunch of crypto marketers and put them all in the White House, and now this is the result of it, which is a complete shit show. But hey, it's the meme capitalism era, man.
Yeah, Absolutely. You know, Maria says epitome of bad publicity is still good publicity.
Totally.
I'll be honest, I think this is great for Dana as a business owner. Like, this is great PR or great marketing. I think Trump is putting himself, or the White House is putting themselves in a very interesting position. If they're willing to take the backlash and put themselves in the hot seat, then, you know, props to them. But yeah, this is a very tough situation to be in. I would have expected some lawsuits to go through because people are going to be like, WTF, what's going on? The White House, like, we got bigger things to talk about here. Why are we doing a UFC event at the White House? We got wars breaking out across the world here. I don't know. I find that so funny, guys. Republicans versus Democrats main card. Oh, yo, that's hilarious. Somebody else in the chat said Trump versus Biden. Yeah, I'm dying, guys. I'm dying.
That's hilarious, man.
Main events, Trump versus Biden. There we go. Guys, let us know what you think. Yeah, this is absolutely insane, Simon. I don't even know what to think of it. I think this is interesting as a marketer and, you know, as a business owner for Dana. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting idea. A very interesting idea. Guys, let us know in the chat what you think. The poll is up. Drop a 1 if you think it's a great idea, and then drop a 2 if you think, you know, keep sports out of this, guys. Simon,
guys,
what do you think? Do we keep sports out of this? Is that a great idea?
Honestly, I think it's a great idea. The only challenge is that you are talking about a institution that needs to be respected and be credible. And right now, if I were to put my devil's advocate and the other side of the shoes, you now have an institution that is doing memes, that is hard to believe, that is doing all these goofy things, which is bringing probably the credibility of this institution down. Because, you know, like with all these alien stuff, with all these memes that they're posting, it's like, but this is how you're getting to this next generation. Everything is memes. This is how a meme can communicate 1,000 words in just one image. So it is genius marketing, but my concern is, are people going to still be seeing the White House and the presidency and all of these things as something to be respected and admired? I don't know, man. That is the challenge with these things. But by the way, they're taking full risk. So I think taking risk is better than not doing anything. So kudos on them, man.
Yeah, it's a very cool idea, but I'm going to say, yeah, keep sports out of it, guys. I love, you know, again, shout out to Dana, great entrepreneur. I love what he does. The fact that he pulled this off, I don't even know. Like, you know, like I just imagine him calling Donald Trump. Yo, Donald Trump, I know you're dealing with like the war in the Middle East here. You know what we should do though? A UFC event at the White House. That's what we're gonna do. He's like, yeah, great idea. Let's do. I love the UFC. I love the UFC. No, I just find it really funny. I think keep sports out of it strictly. You know, the White House needs to be doing its thing. As a degen, I'm loving the vibes, but I think, you know, it is concerning to see the degenification and the memification literally coming out from like the White House's page, right? And like, all right, there's a lot of different stuff here. The CDC, what is this? All right. Yeah, I don't know. Like most of the posts are pretty serious, but okay. This is what I mean, bro. Literally, Department of War is GMing on the timeline. GM, nothing can stop the United States of America. We're locked in. Like, I'm sorry, bro. This is just, it's so funny and just so unhinged and WTF at the same time. I'm like, I can't take the Department of War seriously, guys. Like, serious, like the Department of War, literally they're posting memes out here. Trump is locked in, bro. Maximize lethality, bro. What is this shit, bro? What the heck is it? This looks like a rap album cover. Oh, literally to have a music video.
If you kill Americans, if you threaten Americans anywhere on Earth.
All right, I'm getting too off topic, guys. I'm getting too off topic. The results are in. You hear they're hosting a UFC fight on the White House lawn. What's your reaction? 17% of people said, you know, it's a great idea. The majority agreed here with me, though. 83% of people are saying keep sports out of it, guys. The White House is the White House. Why are we having UFC events at the White House, Simon? I don't know. I don't know.
But look, all the publicity that they've gotten. We even talking about the White House, the United States here on the show. We're not even from there, man. And you know, the chat is talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. So it's doing its job, and it's doing it in a way that it's targeting their audience. It's targeting the PR of it, it's genius, man. So things have to change in the world, and I think this going down this way, it's an interesting way for a change, right? Like, I think the new generation is tired of this sacred, monarchies and presidencies and things like that, and I think this is making it way more approachable. But again, there's that danger of like, will people take this seriously? But man, at least they're trying something.
Yeah. Keep the UFC out of the White House, guys. Keep the UFC out of the White House. All right, guys, I see we're slowly creeping up on the top of the hour. For those that are here, guys, we're gonna be giving away a Pokemon card in just a moment. Type in !play in the chat, just like Chen did right here. !play to be eligible. Like and share the stream on X under Melee. You'll find us there, and you need to be active in the chat. Type in more than 10 chats in the chat. Simon, what do you think we should do? Do we have room for one more prediction market, or do we jump straight to the Pokemon card? Should we ask the chat what they think? Should we see what they want? All right, chat. Do you want a Pokemon card right now, or do you want one more bullet round prediction market? We've got a bunch of cool topics, but the chat is the show. The chat is the show. So let us know what you guys think. Let's see what everybody has to say. Let's go. We got Zio saying Pokemon. Let's go. Let's go to the Pokemon card. Oh my God. O is saying Pokemon. I'm seeing all the comments here. Look at all these guys.
Everybody's saying Pokemon.
All right,
time, baby.
we got a poll running up. Okay, let's run this poll for like 30 seconds. I get a feeling we're already going to see the results. Look at the chat on the screen right here, man. It's going crazy. Drop a 1 if you think you'd want a Pokemon card opening right now, and drop a 2 if you'd like another bullet round prediction market. 91% of the chat, 93% of the chat is saying Pokemon card. 94% of the chat is saying Pokemon cards. 6% of you guys are saying one more prediction market. For those that are tuning in for the first time, guys, we run this every day from Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. EST. That's 3 p.m. UTC. We go through some of the hottest topics trending on the timeline, trending on the news, trending in politics, trending in gaming, AI, crypto, finance. The list goes on. You come to the show, you don't even need to look at the news, guys. You come straight to prime time, you get the hottest things happening, and you get a chance to win some rare Pokemon cards. You got 15 seconds left to run your poll. It's already feeling like we're going to be opening up a pack here live on stream, guys. And if you don't know, we already got a rare one, a PSA 10 rare. Was it a PSA 10? I don't remember. PSA 10 rare card. It was worth $150. That's all I know. It was a $50 pack we opened. It was a rare. We tripled the value. We gave it away to somebody in the chat. And we're going to do that again in just a moment. All right. The chat has spoken, Simon. 95% of people want to see a Pokemon pack opening, baby. So let's check it out.
Let's do it, man. Before we do that, I just want to tell everybody that we're celebrating our first month live on the show. It's been 1 month. And by the way, you want to know a crazy stat? In this 1 month, we've had 17,000 messages on the chat. Tell me if that doesn't prove that the chat is the show, man.
The chat is the show, guys. The show would be nothing. Simon and I could give you all the predictions we want, all the news in the world, but it wouldn't matter without you guys, because the chat is the show, baby. We're gonna open up a pack in just a moment. We're opening up the prediction right now. Simon is opening up a $50 Pokemon pack live on stream. All right, so drop a yes if you think Simon is opening up a $50 pack on stream, and drop a no if you don't think he will be opening up a $50 Pokemon pack. Let's see what he does. Zion in the chat wants to see the best ritual. Simon, do the best ritual. Yeah, we'll do it in a sec, guys.
We'll do the whole ritual. We'll do the whole thing. I'm just talking to the team right now, because the way this needs to resolve is place yes if we're gonna get a common card, and place no if we're not gonna get if you don't think we're gonna get a common card. So anything from uncommon to epic, it's a no. So yes, there we go. Thank you, chat. Thank you, team. So Simon is opening a $50 Pokemon pack. Will he get a common? Yes, I will get a common. No, we will get anything beyond a common. So we'll show you the odds right now, and then we'll go from there, guys. So chat, you ready? Place your prediction. Let me go and open right now our beautiful Collector Crypt website, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna show you the odds.
While Simon does that, guys, go to melee.com, run your predictions right now. Will Simon get a common card? You let us know. And we also got a poll right here live on stream for a more detailed prediction or a more detailed poll, guys. Drop a 1 if you think it's a common, drop a 2 if you think it's an uncommon, drop a 3 if you think it's a rare, and drop a 4 if you think we're gonna get an epic. I'm praying to the TCG Pokemon gods we get an epic card, guys, because we already got a rare, which is a 4% chance, but we did it right here on Primetime, baby. We're still waiting for the epic, man. That's gonna be an epic clip whenever that happens. And like I said, whenever we get that epic, it's gonna happen one day. I'm calling it. I don't know when. It might be today, it might be next week, it might be in a month. Might be even sooner. We don't know. It could be any day. But you guys, the chat is the show. You guys get the Pokemon cards, baby. So
and today, guys, we're celebrating our 1 month of being live on air every single day. Woo, woo, woo.
Amazing.
17,000 messages. We've broken a bunch of records. We've had today 750 concurrent viewers. So welcome everybody. Today we're celebrating 1 month, and that's why we're giving a $50 Pokemon pack. And here are the odds, guys, so that you can make the best prediction. 80% chances of getting a common. So you got to get these odds. You got to get all the information. You got to place the best prediction. We have 15% chance of getting an uncommon. We have 4% chance of getting a rare, which, by the way, we already did, and we gave it back to the chat. They bought it for so the asking price, the chat could have sold it for $150 right away, which is pretty awesome. And then we have 1% chance of getting an epic. So that is the information you need to make the best prediction possible. Remember, these predictions are skill-based in a sense. You got to do your research. You got to figure it out. It's not that you just go there and place it. So now, based on the information, based on everything that we have, Marcelo, what's your take, man? Are we going to get a common or anything else?
Yeah, we need to get something bigger than a common. We've gotten enough comments on the chat. I don't want the chat to get a common, so we're not gonna get a common. We're gonna get a bigger card than a common. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, so we predicted here we are saying no. We're not gonna get a common. We're gonna get an uncommon or all the way down to an epic. So you have 2 minutes to place your prediction. Last time the cards were beautiful, man. Like, it was pretty dope. Now there's a potential challenge here, guys. On Friday, we tried a $25 Pokemon machine, and it was out of stock. And today, and then also a $50 one, and was out of stock. So we don't know what's going to happen today. Hopefully, it's all good. Hopefully, Collector Crib restock over the weekend, and we're good to go, baby. But we don't know.
Let's go, baby. Let's check it out. We've been taking all the cards from Collector Crib. Let's find out if we can, let's find out if they reloaded this time, guys. We're gonna give these cards away to you guys, and if not, we'll figure it out. But let's check it out, man. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out. You have 1 minute to predict, guys. 1 minute to predict. Will we get a common? Yes, no. And there's all sorts of cool gacha machines here. For example, right now this is the One Piece, by the way.
Yeah.
I think that will be a really interesting prediction. Paul, do you want a One Piece $50? Or do you want a Pokemon $50, right? Because we have $50 loaded here on Collector Crib, so it's that would be interesting. Maybe that's a poll that we can run. Pokemon or One Piece?
The chat is speaking. We have Hori saying Doom One Piece, Skullcrusher saying Doom One Piece, Skullcrusher again, give us One Piece. I don't know, guys. By popular demand, let's see. I hope they reloaded their One Piece cards. I think they did, because last time I didn't see it. Let's see. What do you guys think? Should we open up a One Piece $50 pack or a Pokemon $50 pack? Let us know in the chat. Hiraya says One Piece. Maria says, I don't watch it though. That's okay. That's great. It's the value is very good though. Naruto over One Piece. Yeah, there's no Naruto trading cards right now though. Sophia says One Piece. Skullcrusher One Piece. Oni Baloney says One Piece. Intense says One Piece. Nobody's saying Pokemon. Everybody's saying One Piece here.
Crazy. Great. Do you guys know if the One Piece are like more valuable or what?
Yeah, they're worth a lot now. They've had less of they've had a shorter life, because it's only the last 3 years or so they've really exploded, but some are worth as much as Pokemon cards right now, so worth a lot.
That's pretty cool. Guys, Market is closed. You place your prediction. There is good pool there. In people are putting money on the skin in the game here. It's pretty cool. So let's go with one piece, right? I think this is the way to do it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
Again, we don't know. My take is that they restock over the weekend. But Marcelo, you ready, man?
I'm ready, baby. Let's check it out.
Ready, baby. Let's do it. Chat, come on. Send the energy. We send all this back to you. Send the blow. It's coming, guys.
It's coming. No, again, bro. These guys are rugging us, man. What the heck? Oh my god.
We're gonna have to take our money out of here. But wait, let's try then the Pokemon one. Maybe they have one. Okay. But let's not waste all that energy. Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Oh my god, Simon.
Brother, chat, what is happening here? What is happening here? Let's go Collector Crypt. Guys, come on.
Collector Crypt, what's going on, bro?
What's going on,
It's a week now. We gotta give some cards, some Pokemon cards to the community here.
It's been a while, guys. So what do we do, guys? What do we do?
Do we have funds on Phygital or?
Yes, I think I put all the money. Whoa, we have money here on Phygitals. Look at this, $48. Okay. So let's go to the marketplace. Oh, packs. Yes. I remember. Okay, let's do a $25 one on Phygitals. I'm sharing my screen. If you're new to the show, this is where we actually open the Pokemon pack. It's the end of the segment. We do this for fun with the chat. The chat just predicted, and let me tell you right now, the chat predicted it's 50-50, guys. 50-50. The chat is saying there's 50% chance that we're gonna get a common according to the chat, and 50% of the chat is saying no, we're gonna get more than a common. So let's do it. I'm just gonna open this one. I think they have it's been Phygitals has been good. So ready?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Let's go. Send it. Blow.
It'll work?
It is working. So I'm gonna shuffle it. Give me 1 sec. Shuffle. Yes.
Okay.
Send it, guys. Okay,
finally it's working. Let's go. We got some progress out here.
Send it.
Let's go.
Whoa, 1996 is 10. Rare!
Oh, that's a rare card. 1996. Okay. Money. All right, not bad. We opened the $25 pack. This one's valued at $32.86. So yes, it's worth more than the pack we just opened. What is this? I can't see. A Pokemon playing card, JPN green deck. This is an interesting card. I've never seen this.
That is really, really cool, guys. I unplugged everything. I got too excited, guys.
Yeah, that's a big win. Congrats, guys. Yo, the chat's excited, bro. $32, big W. Maria says $32. Yo, dang rare. Yeah, this is a very good pull. I told you guys. M3 Gamer says we got rugged. Nah, bro, we got more than what we opened, bro. We didn't get rugged. Dang, a rare. Let's go. Money. Congrats, guys.
We're making it rain here.
Amazing. So because we didn't do a $50 pack today, guys, we'll probably maybe open up another 20, or we'll do the 51 tomorrow. We'll try with Phygital again. But so far, yeah, we've got our first prize here. Let's select a winner, guys. If you haven't done it already, you needed to type in, all right, it's all right. We already got a list. You had the whole stream to register. You had to type in !play. You needed to like and share the stream, and you needed to be active in the chat. More than 10 chats in the chat. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. So, Marcelo,
all right,
tell us what's happening
race.
Here. Marcelo, tell us what's happening here, my friend.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. Let's go. All right. I think we're going to start a race in just a moment, guys. Make sure you registered. I think we've got all the names already. You had the whole stream to register. We're going to start in a few seconds. We're starting in 5, 4, 3. Okay, perfect. We got to count down. We're starting in the next 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. Let us know who you think is going to win the race, baby. Let's go.
Dude, okay, pick
Wow.
one. I'm gonna go with Web3 gamers. Web3 gamer, come on, baby. Let's go.
Best friend Mo. Best friend Mo. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh my god. Yo, this map
Web3
is
gamer, where did
crazy.
you go, man? Web3 gamer, come on, baby, come on.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah, I lost my guy. Best friend Mo's gone. Where'd he go?
What is
He's in
happening?
fourth place. Yo,
Well,
it's
this
flying
is-
out here. It's flying. Oh my god.
This one is pretty cool, man.
This map is
Web3
crazy.
Web3 gamer disappeared. Where did you go, Web3 gamer?
Yeah, he's gone. Okay, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we have a winner. It is. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I'm trying to understand the chart on the top right here. There's a timer. OP Daku. I think OP Daku got it, guys. Let's see who's gonna make it. Actually, I have no idea. Last time there was like it's whoever got to the middle on the dart thing. So let's see what works. Okay, yeah, the first place prize is first place rank is changing. Let's see. Oh my god, this is crazy, Simon. There's a cannon at the end of this.
I
What
just
the
don't understand
heck?
what happened with my Web3 gamer guy.
Yeah, he got killed, bro. Oh no, he's there. I see him on the chart and then we lost him. Oh. What's going on here? Oh! Wait, who won?
Obdaku.
Opdaku. Congratulations, my friend. Yes. So we have Daku, Maria, Hapo, Mesh, best friend Mo. Best friend Mo, I was rooting for you. You went fifth place, bro. You let me down. But yeah, it seems like we have Daku as the first winner. Let me just double check. This is accurate. It doesn't change, I think so. Yeah, no, it's Daku.
Daku, man. Congrats. That was a pretty cool card, I have to say.
That was really good. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Congrats. So Daku, get in touch with the team. I'm sure, or the team will get in touch with you. You probably need to open up a ticket in the Discord. Let them know. They'll know it's you. Shout out to the winner. Shout out to everybody here, guys. Shout out to everybody here. We'll be back tomorrow. We open up Pokemon packs every day, Monday to Friday at the end of our stream. We apologize for the inconvenience. We're just drying out collector crap. We're taking all their Pokemon cards, man, and they're One Piece cards too, apparently. So we'll be doing some more tomorrow, and stay tuned, guys. Simon, is there any last things you want to say, guys? Make sure you like and share the stream. Let's get more viewers in here. We have over 700 viewers. Insane, absolutely insane, guys. Like and share the stream. Make sure to tune in every day at 11 a.m. EST, 3 p.m. UTC. We host this amazing show, and guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Simon, any last things you want to say here?
I just want to say congratulations to all of us. It's been 1 month of the show. We've had insane numbers. Like I said, 17,000 chat messages. We've had over 700 concurrent viewers. Some of our videos are reaching 8,000 views after we post them. Some of our clips are going viral on X, on YouTube. We've had 50,000 views on some of our clips, 100,000, between 50 to 100,000 views on the clips. So people are liking the show. I just want to say that this show wouldn't happen without you guys. So keep tuning in, keep coming. The show is getting better and better. We have incredible surprises this week, great guests. The show is going to change and adapt as you give us feedback. So let's keep going, guys. Congrats to everybody. 1 month. Let's freaking go to many more.
The chat is the show. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in the grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in the grave. Legends don't die anywhere.